Neil's Real Deal with me, Neil. Alright, so you've seen the first videos, you've seen the preview ones, the announce, the launch. I've got a lot of support, a lot of inspiration from people. A lot of people have subscribed to the channel, a lot of people have viewed the channel. Now, I haven't made the $238 million yet, but hey, who knows, maybe one day. But anyways, I'm just doing this for fun, just doing this for me. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who subscribed, everyone who's encouraged me. A big, big special thank you to my wife, Angela, my biggest inspiration. She's going to be on with us one day talking about her product, my sponsor, Pure Romance. Oh, who knows what that could bring. I guess we're going to have to keep that discussion clean. I'd also like to say thank you to Rob. Rob down there at the Rob's Express Liquor at 18 in Little Pier here in Port Huron. We're going to do something from Rob's store sometime here soon. Rob's been giving me a lot of good input, good thought. He says he's going to share his videos on his Express Liquor Facebook page. Thanks, Rob. All right, so let's talk a little bit of sports maybe. Not much has been happening in the world of sports here in Detroit. I know there's other teams out there winning, but here in Detroit, well, our Red Wings and Pistons, they haven't done too much at all lately. The Port Huron Prowlers, though, they're kicking some ass, and I mean, I literally mean that. They're kicking some ass. Those guys like to fight, hit hard when they're out there on the ice. But it's almost Super Bowl time. Next Sunday, big game, go Niners. Lots of fun Super Bowl parties out there that day. I'll be going to one. Then also, I saw there's a fight at the Kansas State game the other day. High school kids, college kids. Well, high school kids too, but these college guys, man, they were getting vicious with each other getting out there. So, well, that's sports for you. Once baseball season starts, there'll be a lot more talk about, the Detroit Tigers. I'd also like to say that lately here on Netflix, I've been watching this new show, The Ranch. Well, I guess it's been on for a while. My input on this show is that 70s show, Cowboy Style, with Sam Elliott. Oh, I've always wanted to be a cowboy, so that's kind of why I've been getting into it. They're funny. They're serious. There's a lot of stuff that goes on there. And it keeps you going. I think I'm in halfway through season 3. And there are jokes about Sam Elliott's mustache in there. It's been pretty good. The Rooster, Colt, all their problems, lots of beer, lots of whiskey. It's a good show. I recommend it. So, one of the things I said I was going to talk about was music. So, today, I'm going to talk about an album that's been there with me for a long time. Metallica's third album, The Master of Puppets. This album was released on March 3rd of 1986 after just 3 months of recording at the Sweet Silent Studio in Copenhagen, Denmark. A total duration time of 54 minutes and 58 seconds. It gets you going from the first beat to the last. This is the album, the song that introduced me to Metallica, the title track, Master of Puppets. I heard this in, I believe it was like April of 1986. Went to go see Ozzy. Ozzy took Metallica on tour. Ozzy says never again. But I heard these notes. And ever since then, I was kind of like hooked on Metallica. So the tracks on this song are Battery, the opening track, Master of Puppets, which we'll talk a little bit about later, The Thing That Should Not Be, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Disposable Heroes, Leper Messiah, the instrumental Orion, great music, and Damage Incorporated. Now I could sit here and talk about each and one of these tracks and different things for 10, 20, 30 minutes each, but I'm not going to do that. But I am going to talk about three in particular. The first one being Welcome Home Sanitarium. Welcome Home Sanitarium was inspired by the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, starring Jack Nicholson, and his plea of insanity to avoid jail time for crimes that he committed. I guess that's a clever idea. So maybe the man wasn't insane after all. But you look into the song, yeah, it starts out and then it kind of goes, lyrics. Welcome to where time stands still, no one leaves and no one will. Labeled mentally deranged. I dream the same thing every night. See your freedom in my sight. Well, when you're in, whether it's jail itself or incarcerated in a mental institution, I guess there really is no release. But it's a great track. I would recommend it if you haven't heard it. Next one is Disposable Heroes, which I don't know. I can't play that. I haven't really looked that one up. That's some of James and Kirk's masterpieces right there. But the song is inspired by being bred to kill, not to care. War. A young boy whose family bred him to go out and serve. You will do what I say when I say. Back to the front. You must die when I say you must die. Doesn't sound like a very interesting life to me, but which is. I enjoy the tune. I enjoy the hardness, the heavy of it. Now, the track itself that has been my song for many, many years. Master of Puppets, yes, it's a song inspired by drug addiction. The Master of Puppets pulling your strings, twisting your mind, and slashing your dreams. Well, I guess maybe somewhere along the line, everyone is taking some kind of a drug. I mean, maybe not as hard as others. Me, I like beer. Beer, hell, that's considered a drug. I mean, it fucks with your mind. It's twisted my mind many times. Oh, yes, it has. There's been, this song starts out hard. Goes right in. And just when you think it's over, they start in with a little bit of a second intro. And then from there it goes on a little bit more, and I believe it's at 6 minutes and 18 seconds, a bass solo. A bass solo in the middle of a song. To my knowledge, Metallica is the only band that's done that. They've also are the only band that has recorded an actual bass solo. We'll talk about Cliff Burton's epic Anesthesia, Pulling Your Teeth, another time. So, if you don't have Master of Puppets, which I've had many copies of it, this one is an original Elektra 1986 album that my wife bought for me here a few years ago. Look at how young those guys were in that one. Wow. This is the last album that Cliff Burton had any titles or track time with Metallica on. Tragically, we all know he was killed in the bus accident. A friend of mine just posted the other day, what thing could you go back and change in metal history? His was shooting a Dimebag Darrell, which I agree with him on that one. Me, personally, yes, I'd love to have Dimebag Darrell back again and see the mighty Pantera. But the day that Cliff Burton died, man, imagine what Metallica would sound like with Cliff nowadays. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jason Newsted was a great bass player. Robert Trujillo's a phenomenal bass player, but that's a mighty question. So that would be my answer to that question. Maybe in the comments you could share your input on there. I recently had a couple hits and viewing of Andy LeClaire's Dre Station here on YouTube. I'm not a big gamer much anymore, but if you like to want to watch some good videos of Call of Duty or Red Dawn, go ahead and check out the Dre Station. There's been some thing here with our president. I myself am not a big fan or supporter of Donald Trump. I'm not a big supporter really of politics, but I just think it's stupid because, well, we all know that whatever's going on, these people are trying to impeach the president. Well, they can try all they want because you're not going to vote a U.S. president out. It's been attempted before, and it won't ever be attempted again. Now, my man Sam Elliott on Ranch, he's a big supporter of Reagan and Bush. He said that was good times, Reagan, Bush, 84. Well, I might have been a little too young to remember, but I don't know. Let me hear some input on that one from you. So, people, I'm going to take this, keep going with it, take it and run. And I got some people lined up that want to come in and talk. Of course, Angela's going to come talk about pure romance. I got Matt who wants to come and do a chalk drawing. Michael Hughes says he's going to come and rock with us. Now, Michael Hughes, that guy's going to make this Jackson sound good, a lot better than I think I ever could. Maybe he'd even bring over one or two of those Les Pauls that he has. Yeah, that's for the Les Paul. But this is, like I said, this is the first real one. And I don't know, I'm having fun. I could sit here and ramble on for quite a bit. Not quite sure what about, but that's just me. So people, friends, I'd also like to say thank you to the support of Warner at Blue Water Billiards and Spas. That's where I bought my pool table. You ever need a pool table, accessories, gaming tables, your billiards accessories fixed, or a beautiful Cedrone hot tub, go ahead and go down there and see Warner. He'll hook you up. So my friends, I'm just going to say thank you. I might do this again later this week. I might do it again next week. I'd like to really hear the input on it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought. Yeah, it starts out kind of slow. Everything starts out kind of slow. But we'll just see what happens. So until then, I want you all to rock on. I want you all to pass this video on. And I guess I'll leave you with this.